Good morning. How are you? Okay, we're gonna get going. You all set? It's time. If you haven't got one of these, can you go get one? Because we're gonna definitely use it today. And then our regular weights. So let's do it. Big deep breath. Take your arms nice and wide and long and reach them. And then come all the way down into a full forward fold. Pushing the weight to the back, coming down nice and slowly. If it feels better to bend your knees the first couple of times through, go ahead and bend them. Hands above the knees, come all the way back up. Keep your spine long. And now sweep your arms back up. Really try to grow taller here. Okay, butt pushes back, come all the way back down. Just hang out here for a few breaths. I'm going to run through this one more time. So hands up, all the way back up to standing. Reach your arms all the way to the ceiling. Now this time when we come into that forward fold, we're going to walk out to a plank. So just take nice baby steps with your hands and meet me in your plank position. So keep your hips nice and high, right in line with the back, and hollow out the belly. Now pull through down dog, drive your heels to the floor, and come forward to plank. And just run through that a few more times. Lily, come here. Lily's trying to escape. Okay, now just hold the plank. Lower down to the forearms. So now you're in your low plank. Come back up to your hands and press back down dog. Let's run through this a few more times. So come forward to plank, lower to the forearms, back up onto the hands, and back to your down dog. 2 more times through. Plank, lower, lift, down dog. Last one. Come forward, lower, lift, press back down dog. Okay, this time get high on the toes and take baby steps as far forward with your feet as you can. And then just relax in your forward fold here. Just kind of let the head go where it wants to. You're probably looking through your knees to the back of the room. Okay, palms down. Now you take baby steps backwards. You're in your down dog position. Take your left hand, reach for your right ankle, and then switch. Right hand to left side. Just keep alternating. Come into your full plank, shoulders over wrists, and then push back, touch your opposite foot. So you're going forward and back. Really trying to get the obliques to do some work here. Your arms. Of course, your core is engaged. Let's do 5 more. Shoulders and arms will be ready to work. Okay, both hands down. Walk your feet towards the hands. You're right back in your forward fold. Let's do a nice slow reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing. Reach your arms up. And then back by your side. Okay, we're going to start with lateral arm raises. So grab your weights. Maybe not the heaviest ones you have, maybe towards the lighter side. We don't want to use any momentum here. We just want to come up with a long arm and then resist it when you come down. That's really the important part here. So it's a slow, controlled movement. Nice. Keep this going. Try not to over grip your weights. Okay, so we're going to begin to alternate. Do your right arm and then left, and then bring it forward with your right arm and forward with the other one. Just keep alternating. Nice job. Really important here to use your glutes and to have a long back. Nice. Keep it going. We're going to do 1 more of each, and then we're going to finish it off with both at the same time. Okay, here we go. 2 together, out to the side for 8. And if you're not starting to feel this, you need to pick up a heavier weight, right? Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Put them down, shake out your arms. We're coming down onto the floor. Grab that band I told you to get all the way down. Wrap it around your ankle, just above your ankles. We're going to start out working the outside of our butt. So open nice and wide and just hold it. So let's try to make sure you're lying flat on those shoulder blades and your ankles are either over your hips, your feet are over your hips or slightly in front of. Open it as wide as you can. We're going to just hold it here till we sort of feel a little tremble going on. Hopefully that's not too long. Keep trying to open it farther. It might have a tendency to want to pull closed again. Don't let it. Just stay here for about 10 more slow seconds, and then we'll bring him in and out slowly. So get wider here, as wide as you can. You can flex your feet. As long as your legs are straight, I'm happy. Okay, pull them close so the band has no tightness to it, and then take it nice and wide again. As wide as you can. Now you're probably feeling that shaking. Bring it together slowly, really resist it. It's just not a release, right? Take it out wide again. hold it wider. Bring it together. So today's class, we're going to alternate between doing an arm move, a leg move, and a core move. Bring them together, open out wide. Now, once you've got it as wide as you can, just go out and in an inch. So it's a small, quick move. Keep pulsing it, 10 more seconds. Last 5. Nice job. Okay, get rid of it. We're going to get onto our forearms in a low plank with our feet together. So feet are together. We're going to do some hip dips here in slow motion. So lift the hips up a little higher than you normally would have them in your forearm plank. So a little higher than the height of your back. And then just drop that right side. Feel your oblique. That's what you want. Pick it back up. Drop it on the other side. Hold it there. Don't let your feet move. Don't drop your face. Back up and down on the right. And back up and down on the left. So we're here for about another 30 seconds. Up and lower. Up and lower. Really important here to keep those feet from shifting side to side. Lower on the right. You're about halfway. Take it down on the left. Up and then down on the right. Up and down on the left. Up, down on the right. Now you're just going to go up and down, side to side at a little quicker pace. Make sure you're hollowing out your belly. Just go side to side with that little lift in the middle. Work the full range that you can. You have about 10 seconds. Okay, put your knees down. Shake out those arms. We're going to come up onto our feet for some kickbacks. We're going to just pick up one weight and do one arm at a time. So I'm going to give you the side view. I'm going to hinge forward, but keep my spine long. Go to a fully extended arm and then back forward. Okay, so you want to try to keep this slow and really pause it once you get that arm straight in the back before you release it. Should really feel that tugging on that tricep. Hollow out your belly when you're in this position. And try to broaden through both shoulders so you're pulling them apart. I'm going to try to do 8 more here. We're going to end it with a little pulse. Last 5. Try not to over grip the weight, right? You want to have a nice relaxed hand, just hugging it enough that it doesn't fall out. Okay, take that arm straight and just go up and down, small move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Hopefully that almost was your failing point. Okay, right over to the other side. Get your elbow nice and high as you can, and it stays close to the side of the body. And again, you really want to try to avoid the swing of the arm. You want to be using your muscle to control it. Be mindful not to round those shoulders, right? You want to keep them as square as you can. Little pause once that arm is fully extended. No cheating. Come on.
Kirsten, I'm sorry. I need to leave. I will have to do the class later.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Emergency at the office. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Keep it going. Keep that elbow up. You have 4 more, and then we're going to add that little pulse. Okay, here we go. Straighten that arm, lift and lower, tiny bit. And get rid of it. Whew. Okay. Back to our legs. Pick up your heavy weights. We're going to get into a reverse lunge. So your right leg is going to go back. You're high on the toes. Okay, so make sure you don't have too much distance between your front and your back foot. You want to feel fairly stable here. Now you're just going to come down. So shoulders stay over your hips and then go straight back up. So lower and lift. So when you lift up, you're pushing through your front heel. You'll notice I'm going nice and slow. Same pace down as up, right? That's your goal. So you're not dropping down. You kind of want to feel that left glute and hammy doing some work here. Okay, get ready. We got a hold coming up. 5 more and we're holding. Good job, guys. 3, 2. Now just take that back knee part of the way down. Hold it. If you look at your left knee, have it just behind those toes. Now straighten the back leg, straighten your front leg, and just lean forward. Just hold. Now come back up, shoulders over wrists. Come back down, lean. Maybe this time you're going a little bit lower and push through that front heel. Lean forward. Work a range where you really feel like you're getting into that butt cheek. I'm feeling it. Let's do 8 more of these, nice and slow. Both legs hopefully are straight. And your spine is long. And keep high on the toes on that back foot, right? So much to remember. Yes, it's all about correct form. So we're really getting into that butt, back of that leg. 4 more, you got this. We're going to finish with a little hold. Okay, here comes your hold. Take it down. Keep your spine long, your front leg straight. Hold it. Go up an inch and down an inch with your torso. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I can't even get through that. Whew. Ooh, that was a butt killer. Okay, I think we need a sip. Cheers, guys. Okay. We have another leg to do. That's the good news. So now you've got your right foot forward, left leg back, coming straight down. Shoulders are going to stay over those hips. And again, if you don't feel stable doing this, you can take that back foot, move it a little to the left. You kind of have to figure out and find that perfect spot where you can maintain form Shoulders over hips. Press up through that front heel. That's the important part. That really helps you trigger the right muscles here. So we have 8 more. You decide how low you go with your back knee. Last 5. You work these big muscles, you'll notice sometimes your heart rate goes up a little bit. That's like an added bonus. Okay, last one. Then we get both legs going straight. Here you go, come on down, long spine. Maybe your first one's not so low, but maybe you build over time. You'll notice how slow I'm going. Really trying to keep both my legs straight. Getting a little more depth as my body becomes familiar with the exercise. Oh yes, my butt is talking. Whew. Nice and low with those arms if you can, with your spine long, right? We're not rounding the back at any point. Got it? Great job. We have 5 more. Then we have our famous hold. Last 4. Hopefully you're feeling this as much as I am. Okay, that's we have 1 more. Go down, come all the way back up. Now we're going to take it down and just hold. So maybe it's halfway down your shin, something that you feel, oh my God, I'm not sure how much longer I can hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, sip number 2, well deserved. Okay, let's get into our biceps. Actually, just pick up 1 weight because I want you to engage your core. So we're going to do 5 curls with the right arm, nice and slow. You want to keep that elbow very close to the body and under the shoulder. So 5 with this hand, and then switch 5 with the other. We're just going to alternate between the 2. I'm going slower than I normally would, keeping equal weight in both your feet and throughout your body. Even though you've got one side weighted more than the other, switch again. Nice loose grip on the weight, of course, you know that. Don't let that elbow pop forward. When you start to get that bicep working and it begins to get a little fatigued, the elbow is going to want to pull forward. Don't let it. Switch. Nice posture and broad through the shoulders, right? Okay, switch. 1 more time on each side. Keep your wrist neutral in your curl, right? It doesn't bend. Okay, switch. Almost done. We got dead bugs down on the floor coming up. 2 more here. Okay. Put the weight down. Come on back down on the floor. You're going to have you bend your legs. You're going to have your knees just a little bit in front of the hips. Not a huge amount, but push them, actually pull them all the way in. Feel like your belly is not doing anything. Move them over the hips and maybe a tiny bit beyond. Feel your belly engage. That's your point. That's your starting point. Arms up, palms face each other. So right leg, left arm, fully extend. Bring it back together. And switch sides. And keep that going. You're going really slow. You might want to go fast, but we're not. So fully extend, hold it, bring it back together. That's your pace. Fully extend, hold it, bring it back together. Nice job. Just own that nice rhythm for 8 more reps. And if you want to amp this up, you even move those knees further out. You have to work really hard to keep your belly down. That's what you want. Keep pushing it towards the floor. Last 2. And last 1. Oh, pull those knees in. Okay, let's circle them independent of one another. So you get lots of lubrication into the hip joints. Go the other way. Okay, roll it up. Come all the way back up. Back to your 3rd leg exercise. Pick up your heavy weights. We're going to shoulder them this time. Just sort of rest them on your shoulders with your elbows up. And we're going to just squat. Nothing fancy. Keep all the weight in the back of the feet. Work the biggest range that you can. So right now we're just at this nice comfy pace. We're going to switch up the pace and see what that does to our heart rate. But not yet. We're going to ease into it. I'm just giving you the little tease of what's coming. Now, if you get tired of holding these, you can always take them down by your side. Whatever feels better for you. Okay, we have 8, quick. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3. Big range, guys. 2, and 1. Put them down. Okay, we have triceps again, but this time we're going to do them lying down. And pick something that's really challenging because we're not going to be here forever, right? So start out with heavy weights as best you can. Hands come down. Weights touch the shoulders. Lift them back up. Keep your elbows right over the shoulders. Go nice and slow. Hear a little popping in my elbow joint. Not a big deal. You might hear that too. Okay, keep it going. You have 8 more, slow and in control. So right now I've got 5 left. That's how slow I'm going. Last 3. Make these great. 3, Whew. 2, and your final one. Okay, put them down. Oh, grab a quick sip. We're going to do some push-ups, just 10. Don't worry about it. You got this. It's so doable. Okay, 10 great ones. You ready? Get into position. Remember, you want those elbows coming out at a 45-degree angle from the body through these push-ups. Some people do push-ups with their elbows out to the side. Not good. You ready? 10, go. Okay. Nice little child's pose before we go anywhere. How about it? Just what the doctor ordered, right? Just chill out and relax. Take some really big breaths right into that lower back. Okay. Oh, that felt so good. Okay, come on back up. We're going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So, and then we're going to work our calves. That's going to be our next leg exercise. So come mostly to the front of your mat. You're going to step your right leg back and your right hand down to the floor. Left hand is back behind you, and then come up to a knee lift. So down and lift. Okay, just keep it going. Find a rhythm where you got good balance. And all we're trying to do is get that heart rate up a little bit. Whew. So let's do 8. Try to keep my pace. 7, 6, 5. Whoops. If I look up, I lose my balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, before we do the other side, we're going to do some calf raises again. So pick up your heavy weights. We're just going to go up and down on our toes. Stand nice and tall. Try to go slow. Relatively slow. Hello, Miss Lily. Whoops. So try not to drop the heels down. Try to lower them down. Building strength in our feet. Okay. 10 more, that's it. Not fast. If you can help it. Got to really focus. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. Back to that other leg. So it's the left leg that goes back, left arm down, and then come up. Okay, so get that going. Big range is what's gonna get that heart rate up. Swing those arms, touch the floor every time without rounding your back. So you have 8, and I'm lifting up onto my toes on that front foot. Stepping that left leg nice and far back behind you. Last 4, 3, 2, and done. Great job. Okay, come on down, grab your band, Put it around your ankles again. We're going to turn onto our side this time, working one leg at a time. So on your side, you can lie all the way down and rest on your arm. Just lift up that top leg and then lower and then lift. Work the biggest range that you can. Just make sure each time you're starting from scratch. Nice. So we're going to do 8 more on this side and then switch over. Of course, you've got gravity working against you here, so your range isn't going to be as big as when you're lying on your back, but it's still challenging. Okay, hold the last one up and give me that little pulse. Up, up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice. Switch it over. Other side. Get that legs nice and long. Lift and lower. Make each one special, right? So you're trying to lift. Maybe you're holding it for a second, embracing the shake. Really work it as best you can. So you have 8 more. Then we pulse. Okay, hold it up and pulse. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get rid of that nasty band. Meet me in your high plank. We're going to pull our knees alternating. Cross the body. So left knee to right elbow. Step it back. Right knee to left. Keep your shoulders over your wrists and keep alternating. Nice and slow and steady. You want to feel the muscles in your core working. Four more on each side. So that's 4. Now we're working on 3. Touch both elbows. Then 2. And 1. On each side. Go right to a down dog. Oh my goodness, how good does that feel? Whew. Okay, back to your plank. Hold your plank. Nothing fancy, just a plank hold. Hollow out your belly. If you've dropped your face, pick it up. Okay, Lily. Okay, stop looking. You have about 10 slow seconds here. Okay, grab your arm weights. We're doing regular chest presses. And then we're going to do narrow. This time we're going to hold a bridge. So pick your hips up, get your feet pretty close to your butt, pull the belly down, back of the arms touch the floor, squeeze your chest, let the weights touch at the top, lower back down again slow. Just keep that going. Nice and slow and in control. Keep squeezing the chest together. Now, if you can get your butt up a little higher and squeeze it a little harder and work your inner thighs also, bring it on. You only have 45 minutes. Let me see how we're doing. Yeah, you got 5 minutes left to work. That's it. So make it count. Okay, so now at the top of the move, turn your weights into a V and let the elbows come straight down. So they should land 45 degrees out from the body. Press back up, just like when you're doing a push-up. This is kind of what you're simulating. Lily, stay here. So you have 8 more. We're going to finish this off with 10 push-ups. Three to go. Nice job. Okay, put them down. Lily, get over here. 10 push-ups, guys. Let's get it done. Then we're going to do a few stretches and say goodbye. This is your last effort. This is your last exercise. Let's do it. Okay, right into child's pose if you've done your 10. Whew. I'm going to open my knees nice and wide so I get a stretch through my inner thighs. Just breathe really deeply. Okay, come up onto all fours. Let's do a few cat-cows. So knees are hip width, shoulders over wrist. You're going to round your back. Press away from the floor with breaks in the elbows. Chest comes forward, look out. Do it again. Round your back, drop your face. Chest comes forward, look out. One more. Okay, all the way down on your back. You're going to pull your knees up and into the chest. Keep both knees together and make a nice little circle. So you're really massaging your lower back here. It's less about the hips, more about the lower back. Change your direction. So good, so good, so good. Okay, here's your first stretch. Put your left foot on the floor, right ankle flexed on top of your left thigh. Pull that left knee in. You're either holding your hamstring or your shin, whatever feels better. So here you want to try to get that left knee in with your right knee out. Kind of enjoy this. It should feel really good. Okay, left foot down, right foot down. Let's just switch. So left foot flexed on top of the right thigh. Hold on, bring that right knee in, left knee away from you. So this is an active stretch. Keep trying to improve the range that you get with this. Just breathe a few more times. Okay, release it, roll it up. Now we're going to do pigeon with our right foot coming up behind our left hand. So it should be a little bit easier for you to get into pigeon Now that you've already loosened up the hip, slide the left leg back, get into your happy place, and just breathe. So we're not sitting on that right butt cheek, right? You're trying to push your left hip flexor towards the floor. Okay, come on back up. Switch legs. So left foot behind the right hand. Slide that right leg back. Oh, find a really comfy spot and breathe deeply. Okay, back up onto your hands, back to a plank, and right into a down dog. Pedal out your feet so you stretch out your calves. Hold the left side down. Switch right. And if you really feel your calves tight, stretch them out a few more times throughout your day. Walk your feet in, meet me in your forward fold. Look through your knees to the back of the room. Slide your hands up your legs till they're above your knees. Come all the way back up to standing. Take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Get it done. I am so glad you got it done. Great job, guys. I miss you. See you soon.